I recently started applying for new jobs and I got over 10 interviews and over 5 offers, all in a span of 3 weeks. And here's exactly how I did it. So, before I go ahead and explain how exactly I did this, I want to tell you one thing. This method that I'm about to explain you, it doesn't really work if you already have a dream job or a dream company or a dream or like a specific location, specific job that you want to try. This job really applies, I would say, for the majority of people who really just want a job in this economy, in this current conditions where it's extremely hard to find a job. So if you're someone like majority of us who just want a job, this is the video for you, and I hope you will able to get some value out of it. So there are 3 things, that's right, just 3 things that you need to master in order to do what I did. Step 1: have a good resume and a cover letter template. This does not mean you need to have a perfect resume. All I want you to have is a resume template and a cover letter template. Step 2: knowing how to use AI or ChatGPT. This is not telling you like, oh, you just need to know how to use AI for you to get new jobs or anything like that. No. What I'm saying is you just need to know how to use ChatGPT or how to use AI. That means is you just need to know how to type something and just know how on how to ask something from AI to do for you. Step 3 is being consistent in your applying process. It's all about quantity, not quality, quantity. Many people say quality over quantity, but I think in terms of getting a job, in my humble personal opinion, I think it's quantity over quality. And you just need to be super consistent in terms of what and how you are applying. So let's go ahead and break this down in detail. So step 1 is having a good resume template and a cover letter template. So in my case, I have a relatively low work experience. I've only been working for 1 year. So my resume in terms of professional qualifications and professional experience is relatively low compared to someone with 5, 10, 15 years of experience, which made it a lot easier in terms of customizing my resume template. Many people would say there's a correct resume template, which personally I don't think there is, because each resume is different. As long as it's easily readable, has your professional qualifications, education, and the key aspects that you want to have, and then it's no more than 2 pages long. If you want, I can personally give you the exact resume template that I use. You can just send me an email, send me a DM on Instagram. I'm happy to share that with you. But as long as you have a good resume template that I would say works, just a general template that works for relatively 90% over jobs that you're applying, that's all that matters. In terms of customizing and tailoring will be in step 2. And another thing is only focus on 5 bullet points per section. So for professional qualifications, just have 5. That's why I say if you have over like 15, 20 years of experience, it may be a lot more harder to narrow it down just for 5 points. But for someone like me with just 1 year of experience, it was super easy. And make sure to add your education, and if you have done any extracurricular activities like volunteering, which really help. Same thing goes for the cover letter as well. Find a good cover letter template. Again, I can share that to you, but find a good cover letter template and then just write a general cover letter in terms of your experience. This is like the foundation of our 3-step process. You need to make sure you nail down this step 1. Okay, step 1 is done. You have a good general resume and a cover letter template with the main points you have. Step 2 is go to your favorite AI platform. I personally use ChatGPT because that's like I believe most people use, but there's more like Google Gemini, Grok. There's Microsoft um, Copilot, I believe, something like that. So there's many AI. It doesn't really matter which one you use, as long as just use the one you are most comfortable. My example, I'm going to use ChatGPT. So go to ChatGPT and start a new chat and post your resume template and cover letter template, and then you're gonna go to LinkedIn or wherever you find your job postings. Personally, I use LinkedIn a lot. And then you're gonna find the job description. You're gonna copy paste the job description from top to bottom, and then you're gonna paste on ChatGPT or your AI and say, make me a custom resume and a cover letter based on keywords used in the job description, but using my resume and cover letter template. So what we are doing here is we're gonna ask AI to do the heavy work. So we're gonna ask AI, okay, I have my basic cover letter and my basic resume. Both are my general templates. So, based on this job description, customize that general template and that general cover letter to match our job description. And make sure you type that use keywords from the job description, because recruiters, especially if you're a big company, they do like just scan all your resumes. So the more keywords you use from the job description, the better. That's why it's really important that you get your general template nailed down. But all we're doing is we're going to copy and paste your general resume templates to ChatGPT and copy the job description from LinkedIn and tell ChatGPT to customize our templates, resume and cover letter templates based on the job description and using keywords. By the end, it's going to give you the same resume template. Nothing's going to be changed to the template, but they're going to be changing the wording. This is where the customizing step comes from. Hopefully by now, after step 2, you have customized job description, customized resume, and a customized cover letter for each job. And so step 3 is just be consistent and apply the hell out of it. You need to apply for as many jobs as you can, whether if a job you are qualified or overqualified or underqualified, or if it's out in your area or out of your area, out of province, out of state, it doesn't matter. As I said, it's quantity over quality. You just need, I don't want to use this word spam applying, but what I'm trying to say is basically spam applying. When I was applying for jobs, I just needed a job, right? So I didn't even care about the location, the salary, none of that. All I did was make sure I'm relatively qualified for the job. For example, if the job is asking for a PhD or MSc holder, but I don't have one, then obviously I'm not going to qualify. If you feel like the job is overqualified for you, then do not. But let's say I only have a year and a half of experience, but they want 3 years of experience, but the education qualities and everything else matches. Yes, you are a little bit underqualified, but still go for it. You never know. The people who are like checking your resumes, they might look at your resume and be like, okay, this is not the perfect candidate, but hey, give him or her a interview and see how the vibes are. And let me tell you, of over 10 interviews that I got, there were so many interviews that I was super underqualified, but they just wanted to see if I was a good fit. The same thing goes for other ones. I got one or two job offers that were like extremely entry level, and even the recruiter was like, yeah, we know you are overqualified for this, but we just wanted to have a chat with you. And I was like, yeah, same. I might not get this job, but it's good to brush up your interview skills just to go for the interview. So all I'm saying is apply for underqualified, overqualified, qualified jobs. Just spam apply as much as you can. Just keep applying. Just do 10, 20, 30 a day. And then yes, you will get a lot of rejections. You will get a lot of emails that starts with unfortunately. But hey, that's how it works. Just because you got a one or two unfortunate emails, don't get discouraged. You're gonna be applying for so many jobs, and again, it's all about a numbers game. In this economy, I feel like many people are looking for the perfect resume, perfect cover letter, but they just don't really focus on the quantity. They just apply for like 5, 10 jobs and be like, hey, it's so hard to get a job in this economy. And guess what? You only apply for 10 jobs. And there's this other person who's been spam applying for like 300 jobs and has over like 10, 20 interviews and over like 5, 10 offers. So if you need a job, you just need to be consistent with it and just keep applying and do the hard work. But the actual hard work of customizing is done by the AI. That's where you need to be very smart in terms of utilizing AI. don't use AI for every single thing. Don't use AI to apply for the jobs, because that's going to be messed up, because AI isn't perfect. So if you like, let's say we're to use AI to apply for the jobs for you, and if you messed up your personal information or something like that, it's not gonna work. So also, don't be super lazy. Don't just let AI do everything for you. Ask AI to help the stuff that would take so long for you. So AI can do that in matter of seconds, and then do the other heavy lifting, which is just going online, applying for jobs, finding jobs, and just keep applying. So yeah, that's it. That's all my three steps of getting over. I think I got over 10 interviews and over five offers. Also able to narrow it down and get a job and sign an offer and start a new job all within a span of 3 weeks, which I'm super proud of. But it's nothing crazy. And tell many people, and they were like, "Oh wow, you have done a really good job." And in my mind, yes, I've done a really good job, but it's pretty easy as long as you are you are willing to do the work. So again, follow those three steps. Step three, follow those three steps, which is a general resume and a cover letter template. Step two, just know how to use AI so they can customize your generalized resume and cover letter. And step three is be consistent and apply as much as you can. Again, you can email me or send me a DM on Instagram. I'm more than happy to share my cover letter and resume templates, or just answer any other question you have, or you can also leave a comment down below and I will answer them as well. So yeah, that's it for today. I really hope you can find a new job, and if you do these three steps and if you get a new job, uh, just leave a comment down below as well. That will be really nice for me to look at. So I hope you got some value out of it. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you all very soon.